Hi everybody, this is Darlene from darlenestamps.stampinup.net. Today I just wanted to pop in for a few minutes to make you aware of some products that are going to be retiring pretty soon, and that you might want to know this ahead of time to kind of check your stash and see if you need any of them. The products that I'm talking about are in the annual Stampin' Up! Catalog. If you're not familiar with the Stampin' Up! Catalog, this is it. This is the current one, and it will be ending at the end of April. Now, some products will be carried over to the new catalog, but some products will retire. And I want to make you aware of a line of products that will be retiring. Stampin' Up! Has 4 color families that remain the same. There are permanent colors, but each year Stampin' Up! Introduces 5 colors that they call in colors. Once a line of in colors is introduced, it remains in the catalog for 2 years, and then it rotates out. These colors that you see in front of you are the ones that are going to be rotating out of the catalog at the end of April. So let's take a look at them. Here they are in the catalog. Let me get it so you can see it here. It is this group right here, 2021 through 2023. Now, when a line of in colors is introduced, it always includes cardstock, stamp pads, refills. Most of the time are Stampin Blends, die-based markers, and often other embellishments. When that color line retires, all of those things retire as well. So let's take a little closer look at this in color palette. The colors included are Pale Papaya, Polished Pink, Soft Succulent, Evening Evergreen, and Fresh Freesia. It was a really pretty color palette. Now, what I'm showing you here is the ink pads with the coordinating alcohol markers. Now, of course, there's 8.5 by 11 cardstock for each of these colors as well. Also, you can buy a variety pack, which is a really nice way to get all of the colors, a sampling of all of the colors, and see which ones you like. Now, as I mentioned, there are always refills. Here are my refills for that grouping. If you fall in love, if you order the ink pads, and let's say you fall in love with Evening Evergreen, this was probably my favorite out of the group, and you really use a lot of it, I would strongly suggest that you pick up that refill before it retires. Once it retires out of the catalog, it will not be brought back. So check your colors. Sometimes you're drawn to one more than others, or a couple. Make sure you have your refills so that you can have your pad really for years and years and years. Now, with this particular palette, they also introduced some beautiful ribbon. Here are the colors, so vibrant. It was a 3/8 inch wide ribbon. This is my favorite width of ribbon. It really fits nicely on standard cards. This particular design was sheer with a solid border. Here's the green, the Evening Evergreen. And it's so soft, it really ties nicely. Sometimes ribbons, you fight with them if they're too thick and too heavy. This just was a beautiful ribbon. So again, there was a ribbon for each of the in colors. This will be retiring as well. When you are placing your orders the next few months, you may want to really think about these colors and start to order any refills or cardstock that you might want, because what happens is once the retiring list hits the public, once it's published, people then realize, oh wow, I need that refill, or I want an extra pack of Fresh Freesia paper. These things go very quickly. So once that's published, often things will run out and they're not going to replenish them again, okay? So let's show you real quick some cards that I made over the last 2 years. I always like to make a card that has all of the in colors in one place. Here I have the Evening Evergreen base, Fresh Freesia, Polished Pink, Soft Succulent, and then my Pale Papaya flower. Okay. Here's another one, very simple card, white base. Here I'm featuring the Evening Evergreen ribbon. You see how nice it lays? And then my butterfly in pale papaya. On this next one, I'm featuring the Fresh Freesia paired with Night of Navy. And once again, my ribbon accent. Then I did a monochromatic. This was all soft succulent. This is some paper in our current mini catalog, the soft succulent glimmer paper. And finally, once again, you can tell greens are my thing. Evening Evergreen paper, Evening Evergreen ink. Flower is Fresh Freesia. The middle is pale papaya. So as you're placing your orders over the next months, tuck this in the back of your head. These things are retiring. These colors will be rotating off. They will not come back. And if you need some cardstock, some a pair of blends or a refill, particularly for the ink pads, I would appreciate you visiting my store, darlenestamps.stampinup.net. Also, the products will be linked in the description of this video, so you can shop from there as well. If you found this information helpful and you think you have a crafty friend that would also like to know about this, please hit the share button and send this off to them. I'm always honored when someone hits the subscribe button and the notification bell so that the next time I make a video, you can join me again. I so appreciate you stopping by today. Bye until next time.